We're day 4 in Bangkok. Today's a big day. We're going to Jay Fai, which is like this street food vendor that has like a Michelin star, and you can see it on Netflix. So we're really excited about that. It's at 3:30. To prep for it though, we're having a really small breakfast. We stopped at 7-Eleven. I got like this really good looking sausage croissant thing. So if you're ever like in Asia, 7-Elevens in Asia and stuff, they're the best.
We just got our tickets for the Chao Phraya Tourist Boat. It's like a hop-on, hop-off tourist boat that takes you to all the main tourist attractions. We bought our tickets online, and by doing so, we saved 50 baht on both of our tickets. It's a little more expensive than maybe taking the local boat, but for us, it's just the easiest way to get around.
What's going on?
Get on the boat.
Behind me is Icon Siam. It's like a big fancy, luxurious mall. It's like a big fancy, luxurious mall. And we're gonna go in and pretend like we have money to spend.
We have no money.
Let's see if we can hop off, take a look inside, and then hop back on.
If you're into shopping, you definitely want to go to the malls in Bangkok. If you don't have money to shop, you still want to go to the malls in Bangkok because they are beautiful. There's all very different and stuff to see. This one, in the food court, they even have like a street market inside of the mall. So
yeah,
it's really cool.
This is pretty cool. Everything smells so good.
How many Louis Vuitton bags are you going to buy today, Sal?
All of them. Just in this little section, they have Rolls-Royce, Maserati, and a Porsche dealership. I think I'm gonna walk in and just buy one of each. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to like and subscribe.
We came up to the terrace bar. This is on level 6 of the Icon Siam Mall, but you get a really nice view of all the tall buildings in Bangkok. So we're gonna enjoy a beer in this hot weather, and then we'll head back to the boat. You can spend all day in these malls with all the floors, but we're gonna have to head back to the boat to get to more of the stops today so we don't run out of time.
Welcome to Wat Arun.
I'm glad I have my hat that I got at Icon Siam just before getting here because it is bright and hot.
Yeah.
And all this white and glass detail on here is just reflecting it even more.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that's what it is. But this place is very Instagram friendly, so.
And beautiful. The nice thing about getting on the tourist boat is that they gave us this little booklet and it gives us information about each stop.
Wat Arun is also known as the Temple of Dawn. They started construction and built it 700 years ago. And there's a couple of giant guardians that stand guard over the temple. So we're gonna find those statues before we leave. Make sure we get pictures with them because those are supposed to be very important symbols for tourists to see. We are taking the ferry across the river from Wat Arun to Wat Po. Wat Po is where the reclining Buddha is. So if you visit one or the other, you have to pay 4 baht to take the ferry across. We're crossing the ferry though, so we can get to Wat Po. From there it's a 25-minute walk, and we'll get to Jai Fai. Jay Fai. We saw this place on a Netflix special like 2.5 months ago, and we knew immediately that we had to come. So I started emailing, and it wasn't an easy process. I had to make multiple emails to contact before I could book our reservations, like 2 months in advance. But we got it, and it was awesome because right at 3:30 I walked up, they brought us right down to sit down while other people have been waiting for hours, so it's amazing. We just finished ordering. Christy and I took a bunch of photos of Jai Fai while she's cooking. She's a total freaking badass. She's the only cook, so she makes every dish one by one, by hand, so it's part of the experience. So we let ourselves get very hungry, and we're super excited.
Thank you. One thing to expect when you come to Jai Fai is expect to wait. I don't mind it at all, it's just something you should know if you're going to come eat here, but I'm sure it's worth the wait.
Crab omelet, like the crab meat itself, just so meaty and tender and hearty, and the sauce that goes along with it, it's beautiful. The noodles, perfectly balanced, a little sweet, but it just added just that much to the complexity. Awesome. The tom yum, beautifully spicy, amazing. Very happy.
Nose is hurting a little bit. It's all amazing, it's all good. We have Kay and Daria who brought us to Chinatown, and they're showing us everything.
You should subscribe this channel and like this video and share this video for everyone.
Thumbs up. I hope I said that right. What? Try me?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the one.
Oh, okay. We're walking through Chinatown at night. So much more different at night. Everything's all lit up. Way more people. It's pretty crazy. But they kind of close off the side so you can walk, but it's still pretty packed. We're on the last ferry ride for the day or for the night. We're headed back home or back to our hotel. It's been a long day, but a really fun day today. With our all-day, all-night pass, we were able to just ride the boat up and down the river, and now it looks beautiful out here with all the buildings lit up. So I would highly recommend just going for the all-day, all-night tourist boat. It's worth it.